Good morning, everybody. Got a job here that I might let you guys kind of follow me on for the next week. Got a Dodge truck that really wasn't having a good day. Smashed into a guardrail on the freeway and bent the frame. This little truck here. Kind of already started the disassembly on it. Got the bed off. Anyway, this truck bent the frame. Now, this job doesn't happen very often because they typically total the vehicle, but this is a brand new truck and it didn't meet the total criteria. So, anyway, had a buddy of mine ask me if I could switch the frame for him. It's a really nasty job, actually. I've actually only done this. This will be my third one in my entire career I've switched the frame on. But what it is I have to completely disassemble this truck down to nothing. So basically I have to tear it apart and then I have to reassemble it. Now right here, I just got the frame from Dodge. That is a brand new Dodge frame right there. I got to put all those parts on that frame. So basically what I've done, got the bottom half of the truck kind of stripped. I pulled things like drive lines, exhaust, cross members, skid plates, anything that I might need to take off with the truck up in the air, just because once I pull the cab, I'm going to lose the use of my lift. I'd have to use my forklift, a little more of a pain in the butt. So I'm going to take the cab off now. Then after that, I'll kind of do a walk around and show you what's going on with the frame and where it's damaged, and you can kind of see what a new frame looks like from the beginning to what it is before they actually set the body on the truck. So here we go. We're going to take the cab off. Might take me just a minute. Might have to make a few little adjustments to the lift. These single cab trucks are a little bit tricky to pick the cab up on just because the cab is so short. So, might take me just a minute. Hopefully, it comes right off. That'd be the best case scenario. Anyway, here we go. Watch this. just like that. That actually came off real easy. So, give me just a minute, I'll get things cleared out a little bit and we'll kind of do a frame walk around. Okay, what I've done, I've actually pulled the frame out from under the cab of the truck. You can see the cab up in the air on the lift there. We'll start at the back. You can kind of see things like the rear axle, all these wiring harnesses. Actually see the fuel tank right there. Shocks, springs, things that are pretty much normal in a truck. As we work our way forward, we've got things like the transfer case, transmission, engine, more wiring harnesses. Get up here to the front suspension. Things like there's the ABS control motor right there. ABS stands for anti-lock brake system. Got the fan on the front of the motor. This is what pulls all the air through the radiator to keep it cool. So there's a lot of things attached to this frame. Like I said in the previous video, that this is the backbone of the vehicle. This is what holds everything. The entire drivetrain, fuel tanks, axles, everything. It's a pretty elaborate setup. You really can't see this with the body on the vehicle. A lot of work right here. What I'm going to try to do is pick up this entire, we call it a drivetrain, but it's engine, transmission, and transfer case. It's actually what makes the vehicle drive forwards and backwards. This is what does all the work, this big package right here. A lot of moving parts right there. So we're going to move back up here to this corner. Now actually, this right here, hopefully you can see it, this is where the frame is bent. I'm not sure how good the video is going to turn out, but it took a really hard hit right up here in this corner, and it actually pushed this frame rail over to the driver's side, kind of twisted and pushed in. Now if I move over, it should look like this side. So it's kind of a comparison as to how bad that's bent. Now when it's bent like that, it drastically affects the alignment of the vehicle. Nothing is straight, pointed forward the way it's supposed to be. Causes bad tire wear, severe pulls, things like that. You just never truly get the vehicle aligned so it drives straight. Plus it doesn't hold any of the components where they're supposed to be held either. So it's kind of a rundown of tonight's work. Now, well, I'm going to give you a quick rundown tonight. I'll have to hurry a little bit. My battery's about dead. Got a lot done tonight. I got to give a huge shout out to my neighbor, Jim Mercer, and my just super cool son, Trevin Castile. He got after it tonight. We got a lot of work done. So anyway, there's the new frame. I actually got all the tires bolted back on. You can kind of see this is what the frame's supposed to look like. I'll walk over and show you the damage to the other one. You can see it a little better. But we got totally got this thing back on a rolling frame. We got things like rack and pinion right here. Actual front differential. This is what controls the four-wheel drive. This is what drives the front wheels. This rack and pinion is actually what steers the front tires when you turn the steering wheel. A little better shot at the ABS control module. We'll kind of walk down the frame here. Did not get the engine put back in tonight. We'll do that tomorrow night. But Trevin did a fantastic job on all these lines and wiring harnesses. Get a little better shot. There's the rear axle. That's from the bottom side. Things like springs, things like that. But yeah, we got a lot done tonight. I can't thank the guys that helped me tonight enough. We made a huge dent in this job. Got the spare tire carrier right there. Trevin's got a little tiny bit of work left back here on this wiring harness, but other than that, he did a fantastic job. So there's the old frame in all its glory. It served its purpose for a minute. There's the damaged. There's all the damaged area right there. All that's damaged. It caved this whole passenger side of the frame in. Damaged, broke the strut, broke the control arm. Just did a lot of damage to this guy. But it's going to be ship shape here in the next couple of days. Hopefully we can hear this truck run again. And then we'll get it over to the body shop so we can wrap up the body work and be done with it. Well, everybody, it's a moment of truth. Been hard at it tonight. Had my normal helpers here. Had my father-in-law Howard, my neighbor Jim Mercer, my son Trevin. We got her done. About ready to see if it'll start. I just wrapped up a few loose ends with the engine. Got a new radiator in there. Everything in the front end that was damaged has been repaired. Now it's just off to the body shop so they can hang all the sheet metal on it and get a paint job on it. Pretty excited. So the battery's a little bit low. I'm going to put the battery charger on it, see if it starts. I'm going to let that charge up for just a second. So, kind of give you a sneak peek of the engine bay there. Haven't got the bed put back on the truck yet. We'll have that put on right quick. It's only a few bolts. So, but we can at least see if the truck runs. Cab back on. Have the bed back on, rear bumper. Pretty excited. Let's see if this truck starts. I got faith in my abilities. I think it's gonna start. Oh yeah. Just like it was never even tore apart. So, hope everybody watched this little series, kind of enjoyed it. Maybe you learned a few little things. If you did, I did my job. I'm excited. I have fun teaching people. This is a complicated field anymore. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. These cars are not easy to fix. They got so many parts and computers in them now. Anyway, we'll get another adventure started. Maybe we'll do this again. I need to actually buy me a video camera so I can quit using my phone. Make the videos a little better. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this little series. And thank you from the bottom of my heart. Seriously. I enjoy everybody that gives me the feedback. I try to have fun doing this. I try to be a jokester half the time too. So anyway, everybody have a good evening. We'll see you later.